TV 58. That was a look back on 2018. And what I saw disturbed me because the way our popular media displayed our Milwaukee Police Department in 2018 was not accurate at all. They had mentioned the tasing of Sterling Brown for illegally parking in a Walgreens parking lot and how it started a civil rights lawsuit. Well, of course it should have. The man was illegally parked. He should have got a parking ticket, not tased. They really downplayed it. Our police chief retired, thank goodness, after 10 years. And well, how else did? Oh, I see. I got one person on. What else did they say? About the MPD. Oh, the one officer was killed in the high speed chase. Well, yeah, they were in a high speed chase, and the one officer, the car had flipped over, and the officer was thrown from the car, but yet he wasn't wearing his seatbelt. I mean, the police officer was breaking the law, and that's why he was thrown from the vehicle. I mean, yeah, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I just saw a story on 58, and it disturbed me. I haven't gone live in a long time. But the way 58 downplayed what MPD has done in the last year it really disturbed me, and I felt the need to go live. I'm glad you're always here, Ed. You've saved my tail many a times, even when I was being assaulted at the temple down the block, the Laotian temple. But yeah, 58 just displayed the way MPD has been in the wrong light. I mean, they were like, oh, yeah, he was tased for the parking violation. Well, yeah, parking violation. Who deserves to be tased for a parking violation? The Milwaukee Bucks player. Yeah. Islamic Center. Yeah, the Islam. Yeah, no, it wasn't the Islamic Center. It was the Laotian Temple. The Islamic Center is down on 13th. No, it was the Laotian Temple right down the block here from my house. The Laos Buddhist Temple. That's what it was, the Buddhist Temple. The Laos Buddhist Temple. I haven't been back. I've been back there a couple of times, but I haven't been back there to do another audit since. Oops, yeah. I'm waiting for Shadow Cam, Wisconsin to get back. He's supposed to be back, I believe, this coming up month, January. He's coming back from Puerto Rico. And hopefully we'll team up and go down there. I don't want to do any more audits. I'm doing more cop watching now than I did the audit. I was doing more audits until the assault. No, it kind of scared me off of audits. I don't want to do audits alone until I got somebody with me. But the cop watching seems to be safer. But like I was saying, the way they build it, I mean, the guy got tased for a parking ticket. And then the police officer died. Yes, he was in a high-speed chase. Yeah, that was all wrong. Yeah, just be careful. Yeah, I know. That's why I got to have somebody with me. So I'm not going to, I got some audits I want to do, but they're all going to be on city stuff, or I still want to do the DMV. I mean, not the DMV, the toll lot. And then there's a toll lot on the north side that it's $350 for special towing costs, and I want to do them. They're independent. There is a news article about what? What's the news article about, Ed? But yeah, the toll lots, so I don't want to do them. That seems to be a safe one. That's city stuff. I should be safe doing that. Like I said, I'm going to leave alone, there's kind of audits until I get some backup. Hopefully Shadow Cam will be back soon. But yeah, our police chief, Ed Flynn, retired, which is good. There's one about the parking and ticketing taste. Well, yeah, I just saw it on Channel 58. And they were doing a reflection back on Milwaukee in 2018. And they really downplayed it. They downplayed it. I mean, you shouldn't be tased for a parking ticket. It should never happen. Should never ask him to even get out of his car. I mean, once you provide your driver's license and whatnot, it should have been over and done with. So I really hope he wins the civil lawsuit, especially the Milwaukee Bucks player. I know it's going to hurt us taxpayers here in the city, but police department's got to be taught a lesson somehow. And then they downplayed, right away they put the police officer dying on the high-speed chase. They downplayed that to, he was in a high-speed chase and he got thrown out of the vehicle. Well, sure, but he should have been wearing a seatbelt. I mean, we would have got it. I mean, I hate to see anybody pass away. I mean, police officers are not. But he should have had his seatbelt on, and being a law enforcement officer traveling at that rate of speed, he really should have had his seatbelt on. I mean, that'd be the first thing I do when somebody's speeding. I slam my seatbelt on, or somebody's driving nervous right away. I'll lock it up. I believe that the seatbelt laws are a law that shouldn't be in place because it should be your choice. But if it is a law, especially our police officers should obey that law. I'm glad. What's the letters of the channel 58? It's not WISN. WISN is boom, boom, boom. Here, hold on. Let me look it up. Let me see. I'll get it here for you in a second. WMLW. Celebrity chef Mpd. Yeah, it's not going to be right. That's what I was watching, but that's not going to come up right. Hold on, I got it here in a second. WISN is 6. Geez, I couldn't see it. WTMJ? No, I don't know. I'm looking up for you, Ed. Are you still with me? Yeah, I see you're still here. You're the only one that sticks with me. I appreciate you, Ed. You got my back. I like you, man. You really helped me out, especially WMLW, WEJI. I can't see it. I can't make it out on my widescreen. But yeah, you've always had my back, and I appreciate you, Ed. Whenever I go live, you tune in. You were with me that night. I got assaulted, and that's something I really wish I could get that camera back, because I wish I had the original footage. And thanks for letting geez, I can't think of his name right now. I got a brain fart going on. Well, who you shared it with? The other guy, he's like Black Label, but he's smaller. I watch him all the time now, and I just got a brain fart going. But thanks for getting my video out there. You helped me get a lot more subscribers, which I really do appreciate. What city is the TV station? Milwaukee. It's Milwaukee. Milwaukee TV 58. Yeah, I'm here in Milwaukee, so yeah. Yeah, thanks, Ed. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's Milwaukee. It's TV 58. I couldn't see because when you do adjust the widescreen, it wouldn't come in. Yep. Yeah, TV 58. Exactly, that's it. But yeah, our police chief retired, and I just noticed that we're talking about the governor here got elected out, Scott Walker, and who was the other guy who was the head of the House? I see he's retiring. I didn't know that, and they brought that back to my attention. But yeah, it's something. Lots of changes in the government. Milwaukee's changing though, slowly but surely. Every time I pull out my camera, the cops are on. So I mean, I've been doing a lot of cop watching, so that's a good thing. They all know who I am. They all take my pictures. I mean, they don't even have to ask who I am. They already know. So when they see me coming, they run, which is a good thing. Yeah. So we'll keep them accountable. I mean, always film. I swear to God, that's the only way to do it. Because if you don't have your camera on, they're going to violate your rights and they're going to assault you and they're going to do everything they can to get it that they can get away with. But the second you pull out your phone, believe me, I've gotten shown a lot of respect. I've messed up a lot of times. I don't have enough room on my Sims chip or whatever, but I'll pull it out and fake like I'm filming, and just faking like you're filming them. They think you are, and they got a different attitude towards you. They don't ask your name, they don't ask for ID, they don't offend you. You know, they got a different attitude when you got that camera on. So always film them. Every time I turn my ignition key, 6 cameras start recording. Yep, that's the way to do it. Yep. You got to record every time. Yeah. And that way, like the camera doesn't lie. So, I mean, they can't say you did this or you did that or you did this, because that's the way it used to be. And they're used to playing underneath the old rules, where they can pull you over and say, oh, well, he did this and he did that. Well, if you got the cameras on and you got even a recorder on your vehicle, you can say, oh, I had my signal going. Even if you don't even have to prove it with the lights, the car records everything now. Yeah, he initiated the turn signal, so they can't do whatever they want. And of course, they always want to pull you out of the car. They want to search your vehicle. I saw that the other day. The guy came walking out of the store across the street, and he had parked within 15 feet of the corner. So they wanted to search his vehicle, and it's like, no, don't let them. They can't search your vehicle. Well, anyway, they found a firearm in the vehicle, and the guy wasn't a felon or nothing, but it was still an illegal firearm because he didn't have his CDL or whatever, his carry conceal permit. But if he hadn't given them permission to search, they would have never found the firearm, and he didn't have to give permission to search. It was a parking violation. They have no right to search a vehicle for a parking violation. So that was on him. I mean, people give up their rights all the time, and the police lie to you to get you to give up your rights. And that's the way it works. You got to know your rights from the beginning, and you got, like I said, you got to film from the get-go. Because I watched the whole thing. It was kind of funny because they pulled up behind him, and then they went up the block and turned around, and he just happened to walk out. I put a Mobis camera inside the clear backup lens in my truck. Hold on. Clear backup. You have to see it. I'll laugh out loud. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go. So you got everything covered, Ed. You're a smart man. Yeah, you've been around a minute, though. I see you moderating for a lot of people. Yeah, I appreciate you. Where are you from, Ed? Are you from here in Wisconsin, or? Because I see you always tuning in. I mean, I don't go live often, but I appreciate you coming to my aid. I mean, jumping in when I do go live. You're quite a good friend. You've been there for me when I've needed you. West Central Indiana. Hey, West Central. How you doing? Nice to have you tuning in. Hey, Indiana, you're real close. You're a hop, skip, and a jump away from us. How's law enforcement down by you? Milwaukee, when you put a camera on them, they're pretty good. Originally from Buffalo, Rochester, New York area. Retired to Florida 8 years ago. Well, Ed, you're a long way away. I appreciate you tuning in, believe me. You've had my back, Ed, and believe me, it's much appreciated. West Central, about 4 hours from Chicago. Oh yeah, you're not far. You're down in our southwestern corner. Yeah, I've been down to Indiana. You're not far from here. Indiana's a hop, skip, and a jump away. Milwaukee police, when you put the camera on them, they seem like they're getting better, but they're really not. I mean, if you don't have the camera, they're going to be the same SOBs they are everywhere else in the country. But the second you put the camera on them, they're very well behaved. So that's why you must always film. Yeah, same there. Yeah. You put the camera, they run. I've gone and I got them parking illegally across the street, and I started to record, and before I could make it across the street, they pulled out and they were heading the wrong way down the one way to get away from me. They saw me with the camera. They all know who I am, and they run when they see me coming. And I'm not out looking for a lawsuit or nothing like that, like a lot of these guys out here. I'm just looking to keep everybody accountable. And they're afraid of accountability, but here in Milwaukee, their cameras are on 24/7. So whenever they're in their vehicle, their body cameras are going. But you know how that works. They malfunction, and the GPS, they had a thing. We had a story not too far back where they were covering up their GPS antennas with aluminum foil, so the cars weren't registering. Hey, Joseph Walker. And Facebook. It seems it goes by police are learning that people can literally live stream. Yeah. Yo, live streaming is the game changer. Believe me. Because when it's live, it's out there. They can't delete it. They can't do nothing. I remember Johnny and Mrs. 50. God bless her soul, may she rest in peace. Saying not to use your thumbprint or your retina print to open up your phone. Because police, you know how police like to delete footage. When you live stream, they can't. That was what I should have did when I got assaulted at the Buddhist temple. I should have been live streaming from the beginning. And then halfway through, I went live. And thank God I did, because I was able to catch that. And Ed Hartgrove was able to forward that footage on. That was some scary stuff, That was really scary. I mean, I didn't know how dangerous auditing could be. I thought I was still pretty, cop watching. If you're going to start cop watching. And if you're going to audit, I'm telling you, always audit in pairs. Don't go do an audit alone. It can be really dangerous. And if you do, yeah, it was scary. I was pistol with twice. They stole my phone. And I mean, when you seen the footage go out, I mean, you seen the girl slap the phone out of my hand. That was half of it. They mobbed me. And it was the security guards that did all that. The security guards pumped them up. And I should have went after them. I was kind of scared, and I was new to it. Ed, you know me. I'm a single father, and I got a 8-year-old son who needs his daddy. So I didn't want to pursue it because I know the more MPD would have been, well, you got what you had coming. You shouldn't have been out there recording. But anyway, I'll be back there again one of these days. But I'll be back there with somebody to assist me. But yeah, I got 3 of you tuning in. And Ed, like I said, you were the first one to jump on. You're a good guy, and us auditors and cop watchers appreciate you out there looking out for our backs. Believe me, we do. Without guys like you saving our footage and being able to pass them along, what will we have? I've seen a lot going on in the auditing community. I've seen Black Label dropped out for a while. I'm hoping to hear more from him coming up soon. And it's kind of scary when people like that can drop out. I don't know why he did. I didn't get into all of it, but You know, when you got somebody with 130,000 subscribers, 140,000 subscribers, um, DL posted a video tonight. Did he? I'm gonna have to go back and see. I know he didn't have nothing up for a while. He had a couple things. I mean, he was doing the video game thing. I seen that. But yeah, I hope he comes back strong the way he was, because I mean, he really helped the community. He was one guy who was there, and I didn't think he would drop out, but obviously he had his reasons for doing what he did. I love him, and I love Denise. I'm still learning the whole YouTube deal. Not too shabby on it. Yeah, I know. I'm learning too. Believe me, West Coast. I'm learning. I do what I can. My videos, a lot of times I lose a lot of videos, and I'm filming with my phone, and I don't have a computer yet. I really like to want to get the computer and be able to edit and do a lot of the good stuff that the other guys do. But right now I'm doing it off my phone, and Denise does everything off her phone, and she's really got some good videos out there, and she does really good stuff. Denise Lynn out of Chicago, and if she can do it, we can do it, and it's a community type thing. I subscribe to everybody I see out there doing it. So, it's not a matter of the number of subscribers. It's the quality of the subscribers you get. PMP, if you can catch his eye, he'll get you a lot of subscribers. And, he really helps out the little guys. Like I said, we're a community as a whole. There's some infighting going on, but I tend not to pay attention to that. The West Coast versus East Coast thing. No, I'm just kidding. Denise is awesome. The Chicago Angels are great. Yeah, you're right. West Central Indiana. Yeah, those girls down there are awesome. I haven't seen a lot from Sue lately, but Pink Camera Magic and Denise, and Sue, those are some awesome girls. I mean, you talk about some girls with balls of steel. Yeah, they won't let them fucking Chi-Town cops chase them down. Pardon my French. I better watch it. YouTube will get on my ass. Oh, there we go again. I should know better. I got a young son. But yeah, those girls are awesome. I love them. I like the Texas guys are real good, and the California guys are real good. California, being the liberal state it is, those people got a lot to put up with. I got family in Texas, and Texas being the conservative state, they're still fighting down there. Hey guys, I'm back with a video tonight. He put up a link to the original video hold on, I gotta read this. Let me see if I can find it. Come on, pop back up. Where is it? Black Label Snipe put up a link to the original video channels, the original links to see all the footage. Indiana, the Blue News is good too. Closer to you than me. Oh yeah, I'll have to check that out. Blue News. All right, thanks, West Coast. Yeah, when I get off here, I'm gonna pop over to Black Label's channel and see what he posted. I know he had some people threatening his family or whatever, bringing his family into it, and that was the issue that he had a problem with. And I totally agree with him. First, they attacked him and his record and stuff, but when you start coming after my family, I could see that I'd be really highly upset. Believe me, anything to come to do with my son, and that's it. I've taken him up out on a couple cop watches. Never took him on an audit, but he likes cop watching. I took him on a traffic accident one time, and he loved it. But yeah. Yeah, well, alrighty, guys. I'm going on 25 minutes here. I just thought I'd pop on live. In 2018, a lot had happened. Us as an auditing and cop watching community, I think we've gained, I don't know, 100, 200 channels. And I don't know how many people you follow, but I think I got to have at least 100 people I follow on mine. So we got a lot more and more people. This is a growing community, and hopefully it'll continue to grow. Essential. Great seeing you on live. Yeah, I haven't gone live in a while. I've been doing a couple cop watches. My videos, I've had a lot of videos I've lost. I got to get a better camera yet, better phone. I still haven't regained the capabilities that I had on the phone since the audit when it got stolen over at the Buddhist temple, West Indiana. I don't know if you've seen, but if I was assaulted doing an audit on the Buddhist temple and my phone was stolen. It was one that I had bought just to do recording. It had like 4 cameras on it. It could do zoom capabilities and everything. And I haven't gotten nothing of that quality yet. All right, Ed, I got to run too. I got a couple hundred that I follow. I'm following. All right. Yep. All right, Ed. Chase some live videos. Keep on them. Thanks, Ed. I appreciate you tuning in. I'm going to tune out. Like I said, I'm going to get a better camera. But whatever you do, always film the police. Remember, always film the police and know your rights and the laws in your area and your local state. So with that, Rude Dog, Wisconsin out. Hope to see you guys back around soon. I hear they're losing footage on my phone. I think it's hacked. Well, yeah, I've lost a lot of footage. Believe me, I've lost a lot of footage. A lot of times it'll drop. I don't know if I go so far as to say it was hacked, but you lose footage. It happens. I've had a lot, and I've retrieved it. Like I said, like Ed was saying, always go live. Go live if whenever you're doing an audit, I would suggest you go live. So, cop watches are a little safer. Indiana, I'm gonna jump on your channel when I get off here, and then I'm gonna jump on Black Labels. All right, guys. I just thought I'd go live and let you know I'm still around, still kicking, still breathing in and out. Got a lot of videos blank out. Yep. Yeah, it can happen. It happens to me all the time. Believe me. So, you don't have much, but whatever. You got a new subscriber here. I'll be subscribing to you shortly if I ain't already subscribed to you. All right, guys. Rude Dog, Wisconsin, out.